Display capture temporarily off. Pause. Whoops. Edit. 1.07 racking. Done. Pause. Right. Move to that tab. 1.07. All right. Unblind. I think I'm ready. So today won't necessarily end up being 3 hours. Yeah, it might be 2. Let's see. Her. Okay. I don't know why she has that. So I'll just dump it in here. Yep. Interesting. Sure. What's this? A winged harpoon? I guess I was hoping for something insanely overpowered, which, of course. Okay. Are these all run walk charms? That's not. That's not. Okay. There. Now I can see if someone says something. Let's look for of inertia. Doesn't really matter what it does as long as it has inertia. Hello, Paul. I can't quite see what it says through the, but I'll see it in a moment. That's fine. So yeah, I've seen that you're there, and I'll see what it says soon. Okay, that does 40 run walk. Those don't matter. That doesn't matter. 40 run walk. Okay, I need, what's it called? What's this armor? Armor. Oh, I don't have any there. Okay. Triangles is what I'm looking for. Is this a run walk hat? No. Any armor. Armor. Triangles. Okay. Then I'm looking for. Does this have run walk? No. Huh. Okay. I'm looking for a hat and an amulet. Okay. Do I have another copy of Valkyrie Wing? No. Okay. And then I want. Do I have another copy of High Lord's Wrath? Yes. Okay. So then I just need a circlet with run walk. Circlet. Speed? That'll do. Okay. Dot. Yeah, there you go. It's a nice dot. A 5-stream streak. That's almost as much as I'm on. That might even be as much as I'm on. Okay. Cool. Yep. Nice. Yeah, I had work in the morning today instead of the afternoon, and so I'm playing in the afternoon. It just depends on when is work. Alright, let's see if this run walk messed up the racks or not. It appears to have not. Wait. Okay. 13% enhanced damage to attack rating 6 socket superior. Okay. Tomorrow, if I stream, it will be in the afternoon as well, and then Wednesday would be in the morning. So I'm doing this until I get the Immortal King's Maul, and then I'll probably be done with this rack. And I'll start rolling for a different one. Oh, I need to identify this pelt. So I'll probably play for maybe 2 hours today. Oops, wrong way. That might have messed up the rack. It did not. That might have messed up this rack. It did not. Interesting.
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, most days it seems like they're gonna have me working in the evening, but who knows?
Good day.
Hey, alright. So that's what I was looking for. Now the question is, do I continue
Greetings.
until I get a nice Berserker axe? I just want a 15% enhanced damage superior ethereal one. And I only really need one. So yeah, I got this to use on the druid. What's the required strength? 176, that's not too bad. So I wonder if I just run straight there, does it make Berserker Axe? And what's the required level on this Ogre Maul? 76, that's not too bad.
Good day.
So yeah, the Shopathon ended up being 24 hours total. 8 out of the 10 days that I had intended to play on. So pretty good effort as far as things go. Oops. I got 0 of the +6 hurricane pelt. I did get a +5, I think. And I picked those up.
Good day.
And today I'm just doing something different. Large charm. Is that matriarchal javelin? Yeah. Okay. So I need to not go touch that
Hello.
corpse. Is there another rack nearby? Kind of. I wouldn't say that's super close. It's no good. Here's one. Circle it. Come on, low rune. Okay, never mind. So yeah, I might try running over to this armor rack and see what
Yes.
falls off of it. There's not really much point in identifying the rare belts here because I can get better ones in Classic, but I do it anyway. Okay, and if I run this way, I get a circlet. Interesting.
It's locked.
Locked again. Hello? Key.
Hello. Greetings.
Alright, no to that. Ogre Maul. Circlet. Okay. Matriarchal Pike? No, that one's just gonna be random. Sorry, I'm talking a little softly today. I'm just kind of mumbling to myself. So that's not how it's supposed to go. Sometimes I start doing that.
Greetings.
You know, it's kind of, I guess, feels, not even feels, it's just like not normal, I guess, to talk full volume when I'm in in a room by myself. Okay, we'll just stop there.
Yes.
Ooh, ethereal. But no self-repair. Unlucky. I mean, not really, but... Superior Berserker Axe. Is it? Nope. So I would be looking for a 15% enhanced damage Superior Berserker Axe
Hey.
that's ethereal. It's probably not really worth it for me to do this because I don't actually care about it. But if I ever do make Breath of the Dying, that would be the base to make it in. Would be a 1.07 Ethereal Berserker Axe. Because of the extra enhanced maximum damage. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have Crushing Blow on anymore. Which means I won't be killing these guys.
Greetings.
I don't know why I was still looking at that. Ogre Mall. Circlet.
Hello.
And long ago, a couple years ago, I had a circlet rack that I ran long enough. Interesting. I have 66 of the set circlet, and that's how many I got before I stopped running that rack. And in all of those, I got 0 useful of the Magus circlets. So no good 220s and no good 320s. Hello, Vapor. Oh, you're on the other service today. Welcome in. Yeah, I actually had more than that. I just stopped collecting them. It's like,
Hello.
okay, I think I have enough. So in theory, I could get a nice magic circlet off of here,
Hey.
which gives me slightly more excuse to go ahead and keep running at this Berserker Axe rack until it gives me a nice ethereal enhanced damage one.
Yes.
But then if I do get a good one, I have to forward it before asking Larzak for sockets, because in this version he'll only give it 1 socket. On Players 1, there is a very small chance that these super chests can drop a low rune. There's 1 low rune pattern, and then there's, I think it's like low vex gull gull or something like that, are the available what you might call high runes. And then several patterns and other stuff. Oops.
Greetings.
But in general, it's not really worth running these super chests, because whatever it is that you think they're going to drop for you, which they can, you're probably just better off at the High Council. Unless you can't
Yes.
efficiently kill the High Council yet. Hmm. What? Interesting. Conqueror crown.
Good day.
It's not quite what I was looking for. Superior Berserker Axe. Also, I'm pretty sure, but not 100% sure, that these random objects have no high runes in their drop table at Players 1. Because there's a program
Stay a while and listen.
called d2pg.exe, which will tell you all the drop patterns of all the chests. And it says like ordinary chest or something like that as one of the options. And I don't know if that's a special type of chest or if that's like everything that's not special and or that's not super or sparkly is ordinary. Alright, well, another of the Immortal King Maul.
Hello.
That's fine. Same, right? Yeah. Durability. Oh, yeah, it's indestructible. So I don't have to check. Berserker Axe.
I need a key.
Good day.
Ah, that's pretty decent. Let me go ahead and mark the date and the time. What are we at? 23 minutes. May 11th. 0 hours, 23 minutes. I got a good result. A screenshot worthy item. Let's see, these ones, I don't know why I have them. So we'll throw that away. Throw that away. Throw that away. That one I think I have for the teleport charges. Okay. So yeah, 220 barb circlet. 50% chance of 2 sockets from Larzuk when I forward it and ask him politely for sockets. Added an L, socklets. That would be like a small sock. So I guess like an ankle sock might be a socklet.
Yes.
Hmm. Nah. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to go up there. I think that might be what can turn this into a Conqueror crown sometimes. Boots. Whoop. Show me what's in here. Okay.
Good day.
Okay, I think I'm going to reduce my run walk by 6 and do that. Freya Waru, interesting name on the mercenary. Whoa. Ceremonial bow. I wonder what's the level requirement, or the...
Greeting.
Does it say, or only after identified? Level 35, okay. So I guess with that 220 barb circlet, then it was worth it to go ahead and touch the circlet rack. As part of this.
Yes.
Hello. Best viewers. Nah, the best viewers are already here, man. Take your best viewers somewhere else. Thank you. Appreciate the +1 free chat message, though. Naga. We'll take that.
Hello.
2 war cries, dual leech, 3 mana after each kill. Okay. Glowing orb. Ah, let's look at this. Alright.
Yes.
10% enhanced damage, 6 socket, but not ethereal. 2 paladin. Hellforge plate, that's weird. Hmm.
Good day.
I suppose in theory I could be shopping war scepters every time I run past Ormus. Nice theory, I guess, but... Hello?
Can't carry anymore.
No, y'all can back off, please. Just throw this at you until something happens. Alright, I was gonna look at that. The diamond. Okay, good enough. Okay, throw this gold in here. Hmm. Technically this is expansion, but yes, it is an old version. I play 1.07 a lot. It is my favorite version to play because of all the weird items that exist. I do also sometimes play 1.0 and 1.06. In particular, in 1.06, I do the Infinite Magic Find ritual to force monsters to drop rares, and then I farm for rare rings. And I look at other stuff too, but the hunt is for rings. Is this a gem shrine? Small shrine. But here, on this map, I basically got what I wanted because I was looking for the Immortal King Maul, and I got it, and then I also got another one, but it happens to have a Berserker Axe rack, and I also would not mind a 15% enhanced damage Ethereal Superior Berserker Axe. That way, if I ever decide I want to make a Breath of the Dying, I have a good base for it. Let's see. This is the last version. 6-socket ancient armor. So Aki Ring was never real. 6-socket ancient armor was also never real. They might have existed on Realm. I know the Aki Ring did. I don't know about the armor. I've never seen one. This version was the launch version of the expansion CD, but it was never live on Realm because when you went to the store on launch day and bought your version 1.07 of the game, and then you went home immediately and installed the game and logged on to Battle.net, patch 1.08 was already there waiting for you. I think Aki Ring was 1.09, but I'm not sure. Back then I was a poor idiot child who didn't really understand the game, and so I never owned any of those crazy items because I didn't have the wealth to trade for them, and I didn't know how to accumulate that wealth because I didn't know what items were good and I didn't know efficient methods of farming. Some of the items that you're used to being from those old versions do exist for real, like the old 08 Valkyrie wing, 08, so 08 Valor, but maybe not the one that a lot of people think of. And then, let's see what else. 08 Gaze, Gladiator's Bane, But in version 1.07, there's even more items that don't exist that like were actually bugged or broken, especially in Herodic Cube recipes. I might have something on this character to show you. Let me check. I do. So that ring has 31 to mana after each kill out of a possible 37 because of a broken Herodic Cube recipe. The Thawing Potion plus Magic Ring plus Sapphire of any tier makes a ring with cold resists. And if it rolls with Triumphant as the prefix, then all of the cold resist from the cube recipe instead becomes mana after each kill. Yeah, I don't know what version you would have gotten that in. That doesn't mean it didn't happen, you know. I just have never heard of it. It may simply be that because an item like that, a 6-socket Ancient Armor, isn't specifically on my watch list, that I've never even tried to look for it. But also, just in general, I haven't heard of Ancient Armors with 6 sockets. Did you do that on single player or online?
Hello.
Because if it was online, it may have been a hacked item. But yeah, 1.07 is the first version. It's like expansion 1.0. You could say that.
Greetings.
Huh. Oh, the last version that on. Okay, so let's see. In Classic, there's normal and exceptional items. So 1.0 to 1.06. There are no elite items. And then in 1.07 is when they introduced elite tier bases. So there might be something weird with 1.07 Classic specifically. Like, you know, if you go here and you hit create character and you pick not expansion, then there might be something there that you've seen that I've never seen because I didn't try that.
Good day.
Also, in Classic, I don't tend to pick up white bases or gray, you know, so if there was a 6-socket one, I probably wouldn't even know. The only thing I really checked for there is if
Yes.
any of the normal tier armors, light armors, erroneously or not necessarily erroneously, but were allowed to have at least 3 sockets, and I did not find any normal tier light armors with 3 sockets. So for example, if quilted armor could have 3 sockets instead of only 2, then I would probably, just because, make Enigma and a quilted armor, since you shouldn't even be able to, but I never saw a 3-socket quilted armor. Stop hitting me.
Yes.
Hmm.
Good day.
But I've never even thought to try 1.07 Classic. That could be interesting.
Hello.
But there are definitely a lot of items available in this version in 1.07 that are either completely bugged or is this one? Eh, it's sort of. So crafted items can have magic only affixes here. So here's a 20 attack speed, 3 passive and magic, 10 crushing blow glove. Mildly interesting. And also you can probably tell the fast run walk is really fast here because there's no diminishing returns on item run walk speed.
Hello.
2 sorceress mana steal. Oh, I don't think I have a weapon for her to craft. Maybe I can shop one. Oh, I don't have a jewel? probably. I don't even have a cube. Oh no. No cube, no jewel. Amazing. Let's see. It's whatever. Oh well. I guess if I get a Ko rune, I would go get a cube. Because that's worth it. Ah. It might also be there was it's probably not this, but it might be this. There's something that I haven't played which someone has told me about. It's like 1.71 or something, which was a beta version of the expansion, and so you might have had that. Like it was a unreleased version of the game. Let's see, this one? Yeah, that one. Um, oh, that's full. Okay. This guy, you. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Okay. And then I'm gonna go get my water after this one. I should already have it. Enhanced maximum damage. Yeah, that's right. That's what makes the 1.07 ethereal weapon so special. The enhanced maximum damage. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. Let me briefly turn off the screen and look something up. Hmm. Okay. Unblind.
Greetings.
I wonder if I already have a 15% enhanced damage ethereal one from previous. I might. I wouldn't be surprised.
Good day.
Hmm.
Greetings.
Yeah, that would be, it would just be bad manner and banned. Or, if it had always been in, then everything would already be, balanced around that. Or, not necessarily balanced, but all the itemization would have already been done with that in mind. So it would definitely look different, but it would have, like, already been different.
Greetings. Yes.
And if there's 6-socket ancient armors, then there's probably 6-socket ornate plates. Hmm.
Good day.
3 summoners, 3 Armageddons. Not it. That would kind of be funny if, you know, I just did 24 hours of shopping for the pelt, and then some pelt just drops here randomly that does +6 hurricane. Circlet.
I can't carry anymore.
Large charm, okay. Let's go drop this somewhere.
Yes.
2 Amazon, 19 dexterity. Interesting.
Good day. Hello.
You know what else would really mess up melee? Would be 500% enhanced damage weapons with 3 sockets and already natively having 40 attack speed. Such thing can exist in this version. It's extremely unlikely, but it could happen.
Yes.
And I guess the much more easy thing to acquire would be the maximum and minimum damage charms. 6, 12, and 20 available for both prefix and suffix on the small, large, and grand charms. And then small charms minimum damage up to 3, large charms up to 7, and grand charms up to 11.
Good day.
Okay, I don't think I have done 600 runs, but the number of ogre mauls indicates that I have done 600 runs. I think. Pretty sure it's 1 in 200 for sets on average.
Hello.
Yeah, so when you save and exit, um, so rocket, when you save and exit, if it's over 511% enhanced damage, then it will truncate to 511 um, from a single source. So you could have 511 and then put 3 ohm runes in it, and the ohm runes would stay and they would affect it, and so it would display and like be um, what 661 enhanced damage. Vapor, does Magic Find affect racks? No. 1 in 120 sounds reasonable. I thought it was 200, but again, I'm also simply remembering things from 2012. 120 may have been 1.08. But it could simply be that I'm wrong. It's very plausible. Ring. So you can have like 10,000 magic find or like 100,000 magic find, and the rack is unaffected. Hey, oh, it's only 10. You didn't see that. Mm. Yeah, exactly.
Greetings.
Well, it's not even that it's like 2 different affixes, it's that it's 2 different items. The damage, like the jewel or the ohm rune that is inserted, is still remembered and tracked as a separate item. And so it's like, it's not adding to the same pile of 511, it's a separate line. So it doesn't have to truncate.
Hello.
There's no overflow, I guess. Circlets only get 1 socket in 1.07. That is correct. Also in 1.08 and 1.09. They get additional sockets in 1.10. So the 220 barb circlet that I got earlier will have to be shown to Larzuk in a version 1.10 or later. So I can't remember if it was jewelers or artisans, but I have, let's just say jewelers. So I have a jeweler's circlet of speed um, with 1 socket, which is a fun little trophy item, like an anti-trophy. And if I had gotten it, because it is a circlet, then if I had gotten it in 1.10 or higher, it still would have only had 2 sockets and not 3.
Greetings.
So it's still like the bad roll or the bad result, but since it's in 1.07, now it's just a silly item. similar to how if I found a Jeweler's Monarch of Deflecting here, I wouldn't be sad. I just wouldn't use it. Because the Jeweler's prefix only gives 3 sockets. It might give 4, but the Monarch can only accept 3. And then, what else? The Deflecting only does... I always forget. It does one or the other. Block speed or chance. I think it's chance. But not both.
Yes.
2 Paladin combat. Lifesteal, attack rating. I mean, I guess. No, because even if I were going to make like a Paladin with Zeal here, I would just use either Vamp Gaze or Gwilym. Yeah, I don't see ever using this. And we don't need that. Hello, fine takes. I am touching racks and boxes and skeletons. I'm looking for, on this rack, since I have it, I'm looking for the superior ethereal 15% enhanced damage Berserker Axe. I don't know if I'll actually stick around forever to make it happen. The reason I kept this map initially was for the Ogre Maul, because I wanted Immortal Kings to use on the Druid. But now I have 3 of it. So I don't, after 1 I was like, oh, I don't need that rack anymore. But now I have 3. So now I really don't need that rack anymore. But since this other one is dropping circlets, and circlets are always magic or better, it's like, okay, I guess that gives me slightly more incentive to go ahead and stick around to see if I can get that superior ethereal Berserker Axe. Either with 0 sockets or 6 sockets. So that if I ever want to make a Breath of the Dying, I have a good base for it. And since I'm here and running near these super chests, I figure I might as well touch them. It's very inefficient for basically everything that they can drop relative to running High Council. But, oh, I'm here. Might as well. They can drop... My memory says that they can drop Vex, Low, Gull on players 1. Don't touch me. So, not great as far as odds of actually getting a decent rune. And then I don't have materials for crafting, so if I get a crafting rune like Ort, which I already have, then it just gets turned into a stale rune. If I see a Ko rune, then I will go get the Horadric Cube, or at least try to, and craft with it. Don't touch me. The blood-crafted ring.
Good day.
Also, I don't have a jewel. So I would have to I don't even know what I would do. I guess I just have to hope I get lucky. So really what I should do is mule on a cube and a jewel. Oh well.
Yes.
Oops. And I don't know what the drop patterns actually are for the high rune options. So if I get one, I would have to actually see the rune on the floor.
Greetings.
I wouldn't be like, oh, it's the circlet and the large charm from the same super chest. That means there should be the gull in here. I don't know. The gull. Yes.
Hello.
So at some point, I'll probably, I don't know. It's the circlet rack that's keeping me here, really. Because I probably, since I'm not super interested in the Berserker Axe, I might just roll a new map. And, because what I want next is Bramble Mitts. Because I still don't have Laying of Hands. And that's an important item to have, like several copies of.
Good day.
350% enhanced damage to demons and 50 integer fire absorb, I think. Is it integer or percent? I don't remember. Either way, it's pretty strong versus fire damage. And also strong versus demons.
Greetings.
So I'll need one for my Duriel runner. I'll want one for my Travancore runner in any version that I have a Travancore runner. And then I'll probably just want a few extras somewhere just because. Grand Charm. So this Grand Charm cannot have 45 life. What do you have? Oh, nothing.
Good day.
Nice weapon. Fire resists 34 out of 36. But no second affix.
Yes.
I still think my mercenary has a goofy name. Rayawaru. Is that all of it? Yes. I'm surprised I even have a mercenary at all. And that he's alive. It's highly unusual. Stop touching me. Ooh. Yes. Thank you. Topaz.
Good day.
Ah, Hellforge. Okay.
Yes.
It's probably worth it to do the Hellforge. I think it's like a 1 in 7 chance for a co-rune. But I'm not certain of those odds. It might be other versions that have 1 in 7 for whatever rune it is. And maybe this one is different.
Good day.
Ooh, Grand Charm. Yeah, I think I'll finish this stash full of junk, and then if I haven't found the Berserker Axe, I'll just go ahead and move to a new map. With my very, or not very, but relatively inefficient rack runner. A character with no built-in increased run walk and no teleport. Artisans, one socket. Maybe this is the one. Superior Berserker Axe with gray text. Nope.
Yes.
Hmm. And one funny thing about that item in this version, and I think also in 1.08, but I'm not sure, is it's a Berserker axe and not a Berserker axe. It's missing an R.
Good day.
But when you forward it to a later version, it does correct the name. See? B-E-S-E. Matriarchal Javelin. 640's coming up.
I am overburdened.
Greetings.
Soul Rune.
Yes. Greetings.
Hmm. I don't think there is an Ogre Maul that I would keep, like an ethereal superior socketed one. I don't even know if they can get 6 sockets. I don't think they can. So
Hello.
there's not really any reason for me to look at it. 2 barbarian, damage reduced by 2. Hey, I'll keep the jewel on me in case of a co-rune. However unlikely that might be.
Greetings.
I love sapphires so much that I actually saw that it was a sapphire when it popped out of the chest before pressing Alt. Amazing. Sapphire is used for the bugged mana after each kill ring recipe. And I want one with probably like 25 or better mana per kill, and casting speed, and magic find, and then ideally the other magic find as well
Good day.
on a rare ring. Odds of that are really low. I've done 4,000 crafting attempts to get the mana after each kill, and one or the other magic find, but not both. Or actually, I guess it could be both. I don't know how to do that statistics. So one or the other magic find, not exclusive. And casting speed is like 6,000 attempts on average, I think.
Greetings.
And I've done 4,000. When rolled at character level 19, which is not the optimal level if you only need one of the magic find affixes. Because then you should roll at, I think, like level 9. Because it removes a lot of affixes from the affix pool. Or maybe I should say going to level 19 adds a lot of affixes to the affix pool. But then you're limiting yourself to only 10 magic find. Unplayable. So go big or don't go at all. So I roll at level 19. I probably, when I first started doing that, probably greatly underestimated how much, 6,000 actually is.
Good day.
Superior Berserker Axe, but it was white text. And I need it to be gray text. Hmm. Lion Helm. Can look at that.
Good day.
Mhm. That was pretty far out of the way. Kind of surprised that still dropped a circlet. Open.
Greetings.
Mhm. What did I just pick up? Random garbage.
Yes.
Hmm. Required level 50 though. I mean, all things considered, it's not really bad damage for this version. It's just not great. One funny thing here is that the Battle Hammer in 1.07 has higher maximum damage than the legendary Mallet, which is kind of funny. What's it called? Brimstone Smasher? Interesting.
Greetings.
I can't carry anymore.
Razor Bow.
Hello.
2 druids. key. I'll go get those. Probably running low.
Greetings.
I don't know what this is supposed to be tracking, but apparently I'm the winner. Alright, sure, why not? Randomly spawns for the second, for like the fourth time, I guess, as a Hellforge plate. And gives me the green one. Hello? Nope, we're out of here.
Yes?
45% damage to mana? Does it still do that? Yes. Huh. All resist 25, 65 life. Yep. 300 defense. Yep. Interesting. I didn't know that. Cool, I guess. I think it's funny that it's called light plate, but it's heavy armor. Oh, large charm. I just that Hellforge plate, I just got more excited about like a complete junk item than I have about like busted charms and stuff.
Good day.
Like, oh look, 10 damage per square. Okay. I guess that's tolerable. Oh look, this green armor that literally everyone has. Amazing. I've never seen this before. I've never taken the time to stop and smell the roses of the set Hellforge plate before. What is this? Ring? What?
Hello.
I can't carry.
Oh, no, no, no. No touching.
Greetings.
Whoops. Okay. What time is it? 1:43. That's such a goofy item. 1H43M. So look at this. 19 maximum damage, poison, and bone skiller. That's for your Daggermancer, I guess. What a goofy item.
Hello.
Mhm.
Stay a while and listen.
Durability. Okay.
Good day.
I am overburdened.
Hello.
Another one. Alright. I guess that means my stash is full. Unless I end up dropping it to pick up something else. So, thank you, this map. You will be missed as I go on to the next map. Let me out of here. Actually, I guess I don't have to. Okay. This one. Okay, S is full, so now I'm in Ital R. I don't need these run walk charms. I already have enough. Let's leave a couple rubies. Okay. New map. That's not... I thought that was going to have a rack, but it's not quite the right object. Tile, I guess. No. Oh yeah, let's get out of there. Oh hey. I'll need to check that again since I went sideways a little bit. Is this anything? No. Oh hey, campfire. Sun spirit. Okay, matriarchal javelin. Pick that up and identify it. Aim it. Hey, don't touch me. Thank you.
Good day.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what's in here? Tomahawk. Greater talons. Okay, I'll try probably 1 and then 2 Valkyries at the Tomahawk rack. And then if I get something I like, then I'll see if it's stable. No. I don't even know what I would be looking for, like what weapon base.
Good day.
Because really I just want armors.
I need mana.
Oh, I can't cast twice. Okay. And it's not stable anyway. I guess I should put on like a ring or something with plus mana. Oh, no wonder. I have a level maxed out Valkyrie. Mana cost 125. Mana 127. Oh no. Okay, it's kind of dumb. Demon hide gloves. I want bramble mitts. Okay, so not quite it. Oh, let's go touch this. Maybe I get lucky. Belt. I did not get lucky. Cryptic axe. I wonder what happens if I go straight there. Probably not a cryptic axe.
Greetings.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Ring. Belt. Normal. So I'll probably roll maps either for about 15 minutes. Yep, or until I find one that I like. Whichever happens first. Amethyst. And I think, generally speaking, oh, that's interesting. Anyway, generally speaking, 15 minutes is not enough to find a good map. So, but if it's that, I'm gonna have to see what's it called? Because I don't know in this version, in 1.07, is Herald of Zakarum, what kind of shield is it? Like, is it gilded? Because in 1.08, or at least on this website, which may not be 100% accurate, says this one, Iron Shield. Which is kind of weird. Anyway. Dream Spirit. So this would be a really good map for a sorceress to do super chests on. Oh well. We'll see what the racks drop after a couple of tries.
Yes.
Okay, if I go straight here, it's that shield. Wow. War Club. Warhammer.
Opened.
Not ethereal. Dream Spirit. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, what if I throw a Valkyrie at it? Leather armor. Okay. Whoops. Bloodlord skull. Alright. Then I'll try going straight to the other one. Priest's Battle Hammer of the Titan. Not quite. Out of my way. Okay. I can recycle this map. Ooh.
I am
Antlers.
overburdened.
Show me antlers. Slayer Guard. Anyway, I was going to recycle that map.
Hello.
So there it goes. 2 elementals. I guess only having enough mana for one Valkyrie kind of limits me from doing something stupid like accepting a map that I have to cast like 4 Valkyries at the rack first. Conquest Sword, okay. What is this? No. So I'll check this weapon rack, but not throw a Valkyrie at it, just see what does it have. I could use like a Thresher or a Giant Thresher, because I don't have any good pole arms. 1.07 ethereal pole arms for mercenaries. I guess Cryptic Axe and Great Pole Axe are probably also fine. But I don't think... I guess for Infinity I might hold out for 15% enhanced damage superior one, but for Insight I would probably just take any. Okay. 2 weapon racks to look at. So here I am supposedly looking for bramble mitts. Like, oh, but what's on this weapon rack? Maybe I'll just randomly find bramble mitts off of an item like a corpse. That was a lot of monsters, so I'll probably just try throwing a Valkyrie at the one right under the waypoint. Let's see what it gives me. No. This would be the ideal, like, route to a rack. I think it's possible to be closer, but not by much. I'll touch this one. Check what this is. Hello. And then that should be it. Right, so I'll throw a Valkyrie at that rack and then maybe check going to the weapon rack first.
Yes.
I already have plenty of Mavina's belt, so I don't need the shark skin belt. Feral claws. Is that one of the bases that people care about? Feral claws?
Hello.
Alright, so increased chance of blocking. So yeah, deflecting does chance, not speed. So there you go. Let's try the rack first. And then see what happens when I come this way.
Hello.
Oh wait. Okay. So I'll just run straight to it and see what falls off. Otherwise, it's pretty far for me to try to do anything more than that to it. Yeah, nah, it's fine. I don't need that. At least not yet. Oh.
Stay a while and listen.
Nope. What's this? Armor rack. Scarab shell boot. Oh, that looks like it might be. Yeah, it is. Okay, we'll get this. And then go check what's on here. Okay, death. Death is on there. Luna. Okay, so I'll check this rack. See what it shows me. I guess I would probably accept Shaco as well, even though that's no longer the optimal way to find Shaco, because I don't have one. Savage helmet. Interesting. If you had asked me if Savage Helmet is an item base in Diablo 2,
Yes?
I probably would have said no. If it's not in my specific shopping list of items, I don't know what it is. Overseer skull. It could be something out of Fallout. Okay, let me check this one again since I didn't quite go straight there. Right. 0 sockets on Necromancer Shrunken Heads in 1.07.
Hello.
And anyway, so I'll throw a Valkyrie at it. Scarab husk. Now I think that's going to be pretty close to about it. Mesh boot. I saw the blue text and the starting with GR and the approximate name length and thought I was going to see a Grand Charm, but it was a Grim Scythe.
Yes?
I guess. Faster run walk large charm with 20 lightning resist out of a possible 24. Okay, I went the wrong way. Let me touch that.
Good day.
Shaco. Interesting. Here I just said I would probably accept the Shaco rack, and then it... What do you know? Alright. Let's see if it drops it again. Fingers crossed, but I'm not sure which way. it does drop it again. Okay, now the next question is, how many do I want? Is one enough? Arrows. And how much does one sell for?
Good day.
Can I... 3 elemental... Okay. 6 tornado. At least it wasn't hurricane. I mean, obviously I would want it, but it has nothing else on it. Okay, oh, Berserker Axe. I wonder if I can figure out how to make it do that every time. Then I'll get a lot more tries at the Berserker Axe rack. But time is up, so I'll keep this map, Shaco. Let me go buy some keys.
Yes.
Repair. Thank you for the keys. Touch the Shaco. Pick up the Shaco. Berserker Axe. Okay. So what if I touch the Shaco and then don't pick up the Shaco? Is it even a thing that picking up or not picking up affects it? That would be crazy.
Yes.
Let's see. Defensive auras. No. Touch the Shaco. Pick up the Shaco. Touch the military pick. Okay. Move. Well, I'm glad it's not picking up the Shaco.
Good day.
So it might be like, oh, if it spawns tree lurkers in the hut. Seems reasonable. Jewel. Alright. Yeah, then that's good. By that's good, apparently I mean one more run. Let's go. Unique Shaco. Ooh, a jewel. Oh yeah, and mark the time. Let's see. We'll call it 2:11. Approximately for the 6 tornado hat. To come back and find it later. For a video, screenshot video. Naga. Interesting. Alright. So tomorrow would be a similar time slot if I stream. And thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. And that's it for today. I have a new rack to run. I don't know that I'll necessarily run racks tomorrow. I might do... I have a bunch of cubing to do in 1.08 still. Let's see, what else is it? I might quest with Furry Cane, the Druid. Who knows? Could be any number of things. But it won't be a marathon thing, at least not yet. I don't know if I'll try to start another one this weekend. Or if I'll just wait on it longer. So yeah, that's all.